Oh my God. Hi guys. I guess, oh boy. I truly can't believe this one. And I'm sure you guys are the same way. Hold on, let me just. Like, I feel like not that many things at this point truly shock me. But this was absolutely shocking. And yeah, I can't, I really truly can't believe it. So, this morning, Sunday, on January 26th, 2020, Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter accident. His helicopter lit on fire, or there was a fire on board, and he crashed in Calabasas. And as of right now, it's confirmed that he died. TMZ Sports was the first to confirm that, but I've seen it everywhere from Hollywood Reporter to all of the major publications, New York Post, and there are questions right now who else was on board. I don't believe that's been confirmed yet, but as we're doing this stream, probably more information will come out about that, because there was speculation about Rick Fox, which was turned down by his publicist, saying that he was not on board. Immediately, most publications said that Vanessa, his wife, was not on board, but we don't know about his children yet. And a lot of sites were saying he'll be remembered by his children, but I believe it was ABC News that was saying that one of his daughters was on board as well, and I'm not sure. They're saying that, yeah, I think that as I'm doing this right now, it looks like it might have been confirmed about his daughter, which we will see right now. Yeah, okay, so this is coming from Power 105.1, who said that news surfaced that Kobe Bryant's daughter Gianna was on board the helicopter with him when it went down, and that he is survived by his three daughters, his other three daughters, and his wife. I haven't seen any of the major publications say anything confirming the daughter. And also just being realistic about it. If there was a fire, I think that, if somebody is alive and elsewhere, it's easy to confirm they're alive and elsewhere. But if somebody was part of this crash, in order to confirm that they were on the plane, you'd have to confirm that was their body, so that could be challenging. So I will keep you guys posted as I'm looking. Zeno Hour is saying ESPN confirmed that Gigi was on the plane. Let me check that out for you guys right now. I mean, as if it's not just completely crushing enough about Kobe, thinking about his young daughter. So this is coming from ESPN that says sources say that Kobe Bryant's daughter Gianna died in the crash. So Kobe and his daughter were among 5 people killed in the helicopter crash, is what ESPN is saying, that sources say. I'm sure other people are still trying to confirm that right now, and that might be why it's taking a little bit of time it looks like a lot of outlets are now, that seems to be breaking in the last 10 minutes about his daughter. Big Mo's movie reviews in the super chat says he died alongside his 13-year-old daughter as well, and also another player and parent. But that player, I don't know if we know who that is yet. Mike T54 in the super chat says, I never cry really. I know, typical guy thing, but I've been crying for the last 30 minutes. I never met the guy, but I feel like I lost a friend. Love you, Rox. yeah, it's truly, truly unbelievable. Uh, I think I think for a few different reasons. Number one, Kobe Bryant is somebody who has always just seemed larger than life. Like I believe that even if we heard that Kobe Bryant died at the age of 150, it would be surprising because he's always seemed like a superhero. Like he's undoubtedly one of the greatest players of all time, and that's coming from a diehard Celtics fan. And of course, for years and years, I've uh, hated Kobe, not actually Kobe, but because he's so good. Just the same way that people feel about Tom Brady, being a Patriots fan. Kobe has been one of the greatest players to ever play the game, if not the greatest player. And um, all the stats going on around about him, which we will talk about, just show you that. But I think he just seems like he's larger than life, and so not only could I never picture him dying, but at 41 in a helicopter crash, and we know that he flies his helicopter all the time. People would see him flying his helicopter in Los Angeles to practice and whatnot too. People would always like comment about it, and it's just, that's horrifying and shocking. But also, there haven't been that many NBA legends, and especially not of his legendary status, that have died. We just don't hear about it. Most of the legends of the NBA are still alive today. And then on top of that, hearing about his daughter, I mean, 13, like that, and imagining on the helicopter, because I'm sure they felt like they had a little time, like what that final conversation was. And I mean, it's unbearable to even really think about. And his poor other children and wife, who, if we feel like Cody was invincible, I'm sure they felt like he was invincible. And this was just like another day in his life where he left with his daughter in the helicopter and just never, it just, J-Dog in the super chat, class of 2020 for Hoops Hall of Fame this fall is Duncan, Garnett, and Kobe, now posthumously, absolutely in shock. Yeah. So just so many thoughts about him. Oscar winner Kobe. Oscar, he won, what was that, last year? And then of course on the court, and his family. His life was not without controversy, that's for sure, but nobody can take away the fact that he was, again, one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. And I looked on Twitter today, and I saw, and I'm sure it is still right now, I mean, when you go to Twitter and you look for all of the trending categories, right now trending, it's Rip Mamba, Mamba Out, Helicopter, Kobe Bryant, Vanessa, Kobe, Gigi, Kobe Bryant, Please God, Black Mamba, No Way, Rest in Paradise, LA Times, Rip Legend, Calabasas. Like, of the top 20 trending things right now, it's all him. And even some of the biggest stars die, and there's one thing, but like every single thing is about him, because A, the shock factor, but B, he's just one of the greatest ever. And so I don't think people even know what to make of it right now. And not to mention the fact that is confusing what the details are, because like I said, with the Rick Fox part of the story, which presumably was unconfirmed by his reps, but how was that even, how did that even get started that somebody was saying that? We don't have like a full official statement yet, and understandably why, because this is all happening and I'm sure they're still trying to figure it out. But imagine being like the families or friends of these people and finding out via Twitter, like with a Rick Fox, and thinking he was and then he wasn't. It's the dangers of the 24/7 news cycle that we have, this 24-hour news cycle. But it does seem confirmed that all 5 people on board did die. I looked at his Instagram. I don't know if anybody else goes and does that sometimes. I've had friends who passed away, or celebrities who pass away, and at the time it was 16 hours prior that he had posted a picture, but now I think it will be probably some more hours prior. So, but yesterday, you know, he posted a picture of him and LeBron, and it says, "On to number 2 at King James. Keep growing the game and charting the path for the next." You know, that was less than 24 hours ago. And before that, the post he did before that was 5 days ago, and it says, and it was on MLK Day, and it says, "No person has the right to reign on your dreams," which is a quote of Martin Luther King Jr. And then the day before that is a picture of, I believe that's his daughter in the uniform. Ugh. Just so crushing. I mean, so incredibly crushing. And really truly did rock the world. Carlos Mago says, "It feels like when Bourdain died all over again." It does, and not to compare deaths at all, but I feel like this one, I don't know, it's awful. It's all awful. It's all awful. It's just completely horrible. Guys, let me know what your comments are. If you're watching this after the fact, leave comments below. If you're watching this live, comment live. You can super chat. I'll read all the super chats. streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. I want to know if you guys have favorite moments of Kobe Bryant's, or just what you're thinking right now. Crazy. You know, I was thinking about doing this stream today, what I was going to talk about, and today is International Holocaust Remembrance Day. And I was already thinking about what I was going to do about that, and we will talk about that later, because you know it's so near and near to my heart, being a Jew, and the Holocaust is something that I mean that all of us, but just I still, like, the way that I feel right now about this is how I feel like, how could that have ever happened, or anything like that ever happen. And you know, there's some like stats that were just insane, but then I was thinking about that, and also it's Ellen DeGeneres' birthday today, so just different things I was thinking about talking on this stream today, and then this. So I was like, I mean, nothing else right now. This is like, how can you think about other things right now, really? And again, as it's still breaking. People, Ari Shafir's tweet, let's see. No, I can't find it. What did he tweet? Let's see. He said Kobe Bryant died 23 years too late today. He got away with rape because all the Hollywood liberals who attack comedy enjoy rooting for the Lakers more than they dislike rape. Big ups to the hero who forgot to gas up his chopper. I hate the Lakers. What a great day. I mean, first of all, what a wildly inappropriate thing to tweet today. Even if you do feel that way. Second of all, so does that mean that the other 4 people on the plane deserve to crash? Does that mean that his 13-year-old daughter deserved to die? Does that mean that his wife deserves to raise her other 3 children alone? I mean, like, what kind of flying piece of shit do you have to be to say something like that? That's like, that makes you like just an actual garbage human being, I feel like. How could you? And again, like I said, it's not like his life is without controversy. It absolutely is. And, you know, that's fine. It's fine to have your opinions about people, but to speak ill of the dead and as it's coming out, and to say that because you hate the Lakers, you're glad that he died, and the other people, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. That makes my skin crawl. Seriously does. Because why would somebody do that? Ugh. A lot of people are, a lot of celebrities are remembering Kobe Bryant, though. I can't even believe I just said those words, remembering Kobe Bryant. Because, like, it feels like there's nothing to remember. It feels like he's still here. Daily News did an article, celebrities react with shock as they remember Kobe Bryant following fatal helicopter crash. Roxy said, there are going to be a lot of complicated reactions to Kobe Bryant's death, but I feel all the sympathy in the world for Vanessa Bryant and their 4 daughters. 41 is so young, and he had a spectacular professional career. So that was obviously prior to finding out about the other daughter, about Gigi. John Legend said, I am so sad and stunned right now. In Staples Arena, where Kobe created so many memories for all of us, preparing to pay tribute to another brilliant man we lost too soon. Nipsey Hussle, life can be so brutal and senseless sometimes. Hold on to your loved ones. We miss you, Kobe. Olivia Munn says, absolutely gutted. Kobe was a really good friend, and I can't imagine a world without him. My heart absolutely breaks for Vanessa and his daughters. There are no words. Flea just said, I love you, Kobe. Justin Baldoni says, heartbroken, prayers up for his soul, the others in the crash, and the beautiful family. Ugh. The world just doesn't seem right. Hug your loved ones. Don't wait to tell them you love them. Yabaha yul abha. I don't know what that part means. Hashtag Kobe Bryant. Sierra says, this news is heartbreaking. I'm lost for words. Praying for Vanessa and the Bryant family at this sad and difficult time. Rest in peace. Rest in paradise, young legend. Heaven has gained another angel. Goes on and on. Kimmel says, he was great, charismatic, and among the hardest working athletes ever, but what impressed me most was how deeply involved Kobe was with his 4 daughters. Pray for them, Vanessa, his parents, and his fellow passengers' families on the sad and shocking day. We will never forget you, Kobe. Busy Phillips, Paula Abdul tweeted a picture of the 2 of them. Whoopi Goldberg, Maria Shriver. Everybody. He's affected so many people's lives. So many. Just crazy. You guys are feeling this the same way that I am, it seems like. Just shocking. Truly, truly shocking. And as we wait for more news to come out about who was on the plane. Who was on the plane. Which it seems like they keep going back and forth on who exactly was there, which is even like more gut-wrenching because we don't know. Yeah. Whew. Looking at some of your guys' responses right now. in the super chat, in the Streamlabs, again, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Lloyd Nance, thank you so much, Lloyd, who says, hi Roxy, RIP Kobe, hug your loved ones. Like, who, if you had asked me, I texted my dad and I said, did you hear about Kobe? And this was maybe 15 minutes after it had been reported. And he was like, no, what's going on with him? Because like the last guess in the world when somebody says, did you hear about Kobe, would be, did he die? Like nobody could have ever predicted that. I really thought he was gonna live forever. Forever. Curious about what NBA is saying. I know I keep making that weird noise, but it's just like, what else is there? No, most recent NBA tweet is from 3 hours ago. Checking Lakers. Lakers haven't tweeted for 17 hours. That picture of LeBron and Kobe. That was insane. Got the Instagrammed. I guess in more sad news, because I told you guys that I wanted to talk about International Holocaust Remembrance Day. This was crazy also, and we can keep talking about Kobe too. It's kind of going to be, I guess, like a little bit of a hodgepodge of a stream today, because it's like I'm all over the place with sadness and hurt and confusion and shock. I think you guys are too, but you guys know one of the things I do always try to bring light to on this show are things in the Jewish community. And something was shared with me this morning prior to all of this happening that really kind of shocked me. And it had to do with International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Again, guys, don't forget, if you guys have comments, don't forget to, in the super chat or streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. That's the best way to financially support me, and also I'll make sure that your comments are read on air. Thumbs up this video if you haven't already. Subscribe. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. I know all that seems like trivial stuff, but the one thing I've learned from people passing away is that it's important to remember, and it's also important to continue living our lives. So yeah. Okay, so this was something that was sent to me this morning from my friend Natalia Ramos, who I was on the stream with yesterday, and I do want to talk to you guys about the 6-hour stream we did yesterday, raising over $50,000 for Australian wildlife, and I'm so proud of that, and we will talk about that. But Natalia did that stream with me yesterday, and she forwarded this to me because I saw her post about it, and they're doing a thing called #WeRemember campaign. I do have a feeling it probably will not get seen very much today because of what happened with Kobe, but it is important to still shed light on it because they put out some statistics. This is from a Jewish organization. I forget exactly which Jewish organization it's from. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. The World Jewish Congress is launching their 4th annual We Remember campaign. So the facts that they put out were, in the United States, 780 anti-Semitic incidents in the first half of 2019 happened. The first half of 2019, 780. And that 22% of adults haven't heard of or are not sure if they've heard of the Holocaust. 22% of adults. And like I said, I know it's challenging to transition right now, but that's fucking insane. I mean, that's an egregious number. 22% of adults have not heard of or are not sure if they've heard of the Holocaust. That's more than 1 in every 5 people. I mean, how is that possible? 45% of adults cannot name one concentration camp or ghetto. 45%. This is something that happened in people who are still alive's lifetime. This one really shocked me. In Germany last year, there were 1,799 politically motivated crimes with a presumed anti-Semitic motive. 1,799. That's almost 2,000 with an anti-Semitic motive, and 69 acts of violence in Germany. A place that I have to say, when I went, I felt loved and respected and cherished and all of those things all these years later. But the amount of Holocaust deniers there are is insane. And again, this is still part of our people who are alive today talking about it. Crazy when people say that anti-Semitism is no longer a problem or that this doesn't matter. I mean, come on. How do you hear those numbers? Again, 780 anti-Semitic incidents in the first half of 2019 in the United States alone. 22% of adults have not heard of or not sure if they have heard of the Holocaust. That is between over 1 in 5 people, almost 1 in 4 people have not heard of it. Those numbers are staggering. So I will try to do this later today if I can, but they're asking that people write "We Remember" on a sheet of paper and then take a photo holding the sign and then share it to social media because that's what we're supposed to do, remember things like this. Seems like remembering is a huge part of my stream today, just talking about things we remember and remembering Kobe, remembering the Holocaust, paying your respect and remembrance and all of that stuff that's so fucking important. Going over to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar from Glenn Caesar, the most generous person on the planet, for $100. Thank you, Glenn. Every dollar matters to me. Glenn, you have really, really helped me, not only this week, this month, but this year. So thank you so much for that. He says, "Hey Roxy, rest in peace, Kobe. Hug your loved ones and tell them all that you love them as much as possible. Love you, Roxy, and all the rock stars. Thanks for creating this amazing community." Thank you so much, Glenn, for saying that. I'm sure a lot of you guys are still probably together after last night's Schmodown in New York, anybody who went. So, yeah. But anyway, going back to this, it's just incredibly, incredibly important to take things that have mattered to us, to take events that matter and people that matter and remember them. That's the point. So that you don't make the same mistakes again, so that you're careful the next time, so that you keep legacies alive for all of those reasons. Yeah. Going back to Kobe for a second, the truth in here says, and the truth is Paul Pierce's nickname, so that's kind of cool. Celtics fans everywhere mourn our greatest rival, nothing but respect for the Mamba. Yeah. I mean, a poor wife right now and kids. Let's see if there's any more news about who was on the plane. I don't even know what to Google, like Kobe Bryant, helicopter crash, who was on the plane. Do you ever feel insensitive when you're Googling things? Because it's like, ugh. So the LA Times said Kobe Bryant's daughter Gianna died in a helicopter crash in Calabasas. Wow. That's the only person I think they're saying right now. They said Kobe Bryant, 41, the legendary basketball star who spent 20 years with the Los Angeles Lakers, was killed when the helicopter was traveling. He was traveling and crashed and burnt into flames Sunday morning amid foggy conditions in the hills above Calabasas, sources told the LA Times. His daughter Gianna, 13, was also on board and died along with 3 others. Bryant's death stunned Los Angeles and the sports world, which mourned one of the basketball's greatest players. Sources said the helicopter took off from Orange County, where Bryant lived. The crash occurred shortly before 10 a.m. near Las Virgenes Road, south of Agora Road. According to a watch commander for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, 4 others on board also died. Jerry Kokorian was standing outside the church in the canyon drinking coffee when he heard a helicopter unusually low, struggling overhead. It didn't sound right, it was really low. I saw it falling and sputtering, but it was so hard to make out, I was so foggy. The helicopter vanished into a cloud of fog, and then there was a boom. There was a big fireball, he said. No one could survive that. The helicopter, a Sikorsky S-76B, built in 1991, departed John Wayne Airport at 9:06 a.m. Sunday, according to the publicly available flight records. The helicopter passed over Boyle Heights near Dodger Stadium, circled over Glendale during the flight. The National Transportation Safety Board database does not show any prior incidents or accidents for this aircraft. The helicopter is registered to the Fillmore-based Island Express Holding Corp. So it departed from John Wayne at 9:06 and crashed right before 10 a.m. What are you guys saying? Let's check in with you guys. And thank you for most of you guys for maintaining, for being respectful in here. This is not the time to be disrespectful towards Kobe or his family or anybody else in the chat. Don Stiletto in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar says, what is your... Okay, this isn't related to Kobe, but what is your opinion on the song Angel of Death by Slayer? I saw someone saying it's anti-Semitic because the song is about Joseph Mengele, but I always looked at it by talking about what happens. I don't know the song, so I'd have to listen to it. I don't know the song, but I think that's probably because you're talking about Holocaust Remembrance, International Remembrance Day. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you brought it up. Also, by the way, I will say, because I do want to give a shout out to Lloyd Nance, who's Streamlab, again, streamlab.com/Roxy Striar. Before all this was happening, in between my stream on Thursday and today, he said, are you going to see Rhythm Section with your girl Blake Lively next week? You're the best. Thank you, Lloyd. Yeah, I am. I am going to go see that. I am. So I'm excited about that. It is important to, like I said, move forward with your life and think about things you are excited about. I did want to tell you guys about something positive. Let me know if you guys want to hear it right now, if you're not in a good place to. But if you do want to hear about what the stream yesterday was and the Australia, all the good that we tried to do for Australia yesterday, you know, maybe send bunnies or something. Otherwise, we can keep talking about Kobe, whatever it is that you guys want to talk about, which I'm happy to, because so much. JB Bonifacio in the super chat, Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Yeah. Okay, and then we can also go back to talking about Kobe, and yes, about Holocaust Remembrance Day and all of that stuff, but it does seem like you guys want maybe a little bit of a distraction right now. So Weston Ira, Crafted Jedi 66, Hey Craig, Jonathan Donsel, Glenn Caesar, Charmed Original, Global CPUI, PC. Some of the people in here want to maybe Kimberly Robinson, Dan Layson, Maybe you guys want a little bit of a distraction, so I will say that yesterday I was part of a stream for Retro Replay in partnership with Rooster Teeth and a bunch of other people that helped out that we were doing a live stream, a 6-hour live stream. Sorry, I'm a little flustered and scatterbrained. For WWF, the World Wildlife Foundation, Australia, trying to raise as much money as we could for to combat the wildfires and to save the animals. I've heard that we've lost over 1 billion animals. Seems like I know I said that this would be a happier stream, a happier part of the stream, but that seems like an unfathomable number. And if you've watched videos of the koalas and the kangaroo, just it's so freaking sad. But we have to do everything we can. So a lot of great people got together. Dan Farrago, who you guys might know from Spartacus, was one who had the idea, and then a lot of great people. Retro Replay came in to do it, and we shot at the Rooster Teeth Studios in Los Angeles, and Joel McHale came in for a while, Seth Green, Cameron Monahan, and it was so many great people for a great cause, and it was just such a great thing. We raised over $50,000. And also they're still auctioning things off. I think it's on retroreplayshow.com/Australia. Let me see if that's right. Because there's things signed by Stan Lee, Mark Hamill. Let me see. retroreplayshow.com/Australia. You blew up the internet. That page is no longer there. Somewhere, I think that they'll let you know. If you just go to retroreplayshow.com, I'm sure they'll tell you. But by the way, Retro Replay, which is Troy Baker and Nolan North. Troy Baker, you guys know from The Last of Us. He's Joel. And Nolan North, I know from so many different things. Pretty Little Liars, but like he's the voice in so many things. Uncharted. And yeah, they really worked hard to do this, but there's still things for sale, and they think after all is said and done, they think we might have raised $70K by the end of the week, we're hoping. So that's really huge. I'm very excited about that, and it just shows that people come out in drones for great things. There were so many people that came by. I brought my friend Natalia Ramos, who was a Nickelodeon star and a very talented actress. I got Maude Garrett to come, and she's an Aussie, so this was near and dear to her heart. She actually was the top bidder at some point. She gave like $1,600, which was beat by somebody who gave $15,000, which is crazy. But Maude was amazing. And shout out to Geek Bomb, her incredible network. Sam Basher came by and did it. Where we just gamed and painted things. If you guys want to check out that live stream, the stream is still there. Retro Replay is the YouTube channel. So, yeah, just putting a little bit of love into the world right now at this very, very awkward and strange time to be talking about this. I know, it's weird. It's weird. Anyway, if you have more questions on that, we can talk about it. But I really just want the stream to be whatever is helpful for you guys today, whatever you want to talk about. So going back to the Streamlabs, Kevin Cujo in the Streamlabs, thank you for your $20. It means a lot to me, Kevin. He says, so distraught to hear of the death of a legend, Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter, and the other passengers. Such a loss. Reminder to always hug your loved ones. Always let them know you love them. Any day can be your last. Roxy, keep smiling. I always think about that. Like, what's going to be the last thing I post? Like when I post like a bikini picture, I'm like, oh my God, is this gonna be like, you never know, is this the last fucking thing I posted? Or like Twitter or these YouTube videos, because you're right, you don't know what could happen. Don Stiletto in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, the best way to financially support me right now, guys. Says, sorry for the last Streamlabs being off topic, because he was asking about that song. No, that's okay. I said, today's stream is all about you guys, whatever you want to talk about. Just trying to get through all this together and like figure it all out. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Looking at the chat, talking about the Oscar that Kobe won. Oh, and all these sites that keep saying that their hearts go out to the families of the people, to Gianna and Kobe. But I'm just curious of the three other people. Not curious like I deserve to know, but just I'm still waiting for the other foot to drop. It feels like with who else was on the plane. Paul says, reminds us of how mortal we are. It really does feel like that. It really does feel like that. Because, like, you think about, again, I just talked about how it just feels like he was so invincible. And I don't know if you guys have this, but I always think to myself, no matter what I see bad happen to other people, whether they're getting sick or dying or whatever, I'm like, that's not going to happen to me. Unless it does, and you just don't fucking know. And I'm sure that Kobe felt like that too. But, you know, Kobe is in a position where he's created such a legacy for himself that I really feel like Kobe Bryant will never die. Because legends never die, and he really, truly is one. Again, regardless of what you think about controversy from his life or anything like that. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, he says, Roxy, I just checked the Tiltify donation link, and the total is up to 52,406 Australian dollars, and possibly more than 70,000. Well, it's done. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Glenn. You're the most generous person on the planet, so thank you. Pretty sure that I saw my friend Jason Inman come in there yesterday and support the stream also. So to anybody who's giving to the Australian Wildlife Foundation, the World Wildlife Foundation Australia, you're doing a great thing, and we really have to we all live on this planet. So, and we found out that today and all days, life can be very short. So we have to do everything we can while we're here to make it the best world possible and help people who can't help themselves. Ben Bateman, guys, in the super chat, says, congratulations on putting good into the world yesterday, Rox. Proud of you. I remember watching Kobe's last game next to you. R.I.P. legend. Yeah, we did. We went to a bar and we watched his last game as he absolutely dominated. It was such a wild thing to see. And there's a lot of talk after that last game about how he just killed it and did so well. How everybody just respected him enough to give him the ball as much as he wanted in that game, and he deserved it to run up the points. And there will never be another. There will never be another Kobe. Insane. Going back to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Anthony Perez says, today is a sad day, but in an effort to cheer everyone up, which I think we love here on the stream, did you see or hear how the New York City Schmodown went? I was there and it was electric. You're the best, Rox. I did a little seeing and a lot of hearing of how it went. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but it's just awesome what's going on with Schmodown, and not resurgence, because it's not like it went anywhere, but like just the life that it has right now. Really incredible. I've told you guys all, if you're not Schmodown fans, it's a great time to start. It's a very positive thing to do, because, you know, when growing up in Newton, Massachusetts, but you know, for half or part of the year I lived in Plymouth, and Plymouth was a place that was like an hour outside of the city, and during 6 months of the year it's below freezing, and there's like nothing to do a lot of the times, like when you can't go to the beach or you can't go outside, and it's just fucking freezing, and a lot of people turn to, because there's nothing to do, people turn to drugs, and I just think that anybody who's creating something out there and putting something out there in the world that is an option for people to do, that's a positive option, is great. That's why I love comic books and DC and Marvel and Star Wars and fandoms, because even though fandoms have gotten so toxic, which fucking sucks, there's something for people to do and love and feel passionate about, and the more you love and the more you feel passionate about and the more that you care about, And the more busy you are, the less likely you are to be doing shitty things to other people or yourself. It's just kind of the way that it is. So I think Schmodown is an amazing concept. I think it's an amazing product. So impressed by Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis with what they've created, and it just keeps growing. And I heard that New York was incredible. I had so much FOMO. I was texting Christian about it nonstop, just like wish that I was there. Yeah, so I'm glad for you guys who were there, and I wish I could have been there as well. But I will certainly be at the next live event in Atlanta with my boy Alex Damon, who's gonna kick butt. So yeah, and again, I watched a lot of it. I haven't finished watching the stream, but I know what happened. But I don't want to give any spoilers in here. To our amazing mods that are in here, who I haven't given a shout out to yet, Jake Yakavetta, who says New York Schmodown was great, and keep posting my links to my Streamlabs, which I so appreciate, and is being an amazing mod right now. Billy Belford, same thing. Thank you guys for being in here and taking care of business. We don't want things to get negative in this stream, especially with all the Holocaust and Kobe stuff we're talking about. So thank you guys for holding it down right now, hardcore. Really, really appreciate it. Also in the super chat, Shannon Ruetz says, it's kind of close to home. I've been traveling around the tri-state area for my daughter's travel sports, early mornings and late nights. You never know, so enjoy every moment. Yeah, and I know that a lot of people have a fear of flying, but you know, you gotta try not live your life that way. First of all, a helicopter is a completely different situation. And second of all, more people die in car accidents than plane crashes. We know that to be true. And what are you going to do? Never get in a car for the rest of your life? You have to continue to live your lives, and you can take educated guesses and be smart about how you travel and smart about what you do. But in general, for all the people I saw tweeting like Kobe knew the risks of flying a helicopter, it's like he's flown one for years and years, and not one thing has happened. And just as easily something else horrible could have happened. So, yeah. McLovin, you tonight. What's the bad news coming from the Holocaust? What did I miss? There's not bad news. Today is International Holocaust Remembrance Day. And so I was planning a whole stream around that because you guys know how much that matters to me. But Kobe stuff happened, and so I talked a little bit about it, and about some of this jaw-droppingly horrible statistics about the Holocaust, about people's lack of remembrance for it. I'm trying to see if we have any other updates on who was in that plane. If you guys see any, please let me know in the chat. Other than Kobe and his daughter, still 3 other people. Also, don't forget, if you are here now, like I said, I gotta keep living my life. You guys do too. So don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. I really, really appreciate that. That's the best way to financially support me. Also my Patreon, patreon.com/Roxy Striar. Or super chat in here, whatever you guys prefer. Streamlabs just lets me keep the highest percentage of things. Yeah, and I wanted to stream yesterday, but I just was too, after the 6-hour live stream for the benefit for World Wildlife Foundation. It was just too many live hours. But such a great experience. Cap Levi's page says the people on the plane were Kobe, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, a teammate of hers on the female b-ball team, and her parents, plus the pilot, Roxy. 5 in total, 4 passengers. Did we hear that about the teammate of hers on the female basketball team? Cap, where is that coming from? Who is the report? Yeah, the real YT says I've flown years and years and nothing has happened to me. I love flying. Wish my eyesight was not as bad to be in the Air Force. Please don't stop flying. Yeah, it's like that's not the lesson of this. Although I will say that helicopters are notoriously more dangerous, and we've lost a lot of incredible artists and just people in general in helicopter crashes. Too many to even name. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar says, Roxy, I think I saw somewhere, I can't remember where, that the other 3 were confirmed: the pilot, Gigi's teammate, and her parent. Again, rest in peace to everyone on board, and remember to give lots of love to all of your loved ones as much as possible. Yeah, lots of love. Cap Levi says they said it on ABC News that there was another basketball player and their parent. They were on their team to practice for the youth teams. So when they said there was another basketball player, they meant in addition to the daughter, not in addition to the dad. That's probably where the rumors started about Rick Fox. I guess we should all just stop guessing and see what they actually say. Devilman in the super chat. Not sure what I said wrong, Roxy, but your boys blocked my other account in the live chat. Still gonna support you though. Thanks, Devilman. I don't know what you said either, but as long as you're positive now and don't say mean or aggressive things, then I'm sure you'll be fine. Happy to have you here. Obama tweeted. Let's see what Obama said. Obama tends to do such an amazing job on Twitter, I will say. Obama said, no, I don't see Obama tweeting about it. Oh yeah, there. Kobe was a legend on the court and just getting started in what would have been just as meaningful a second act. To lose Gianna is even more heartbreaking to us as parents. Michelle and I send love and prayers to Vanessa and the entire Bryant family on an unthinkable day. Yeah. Oh. Nothing crushing. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here for the day. But thank you guys for joining me for this stream. I'm around on my Patreon and via Twitter and all the places if you need a little extra support today. And yeah, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. The best part about Streamlabs is you can do it at any point. You don't need to be watching live. If you're watching this after the fact, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Also, thumbs up. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Thinking about Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna and his family and their horrible loss today, and his friends. Also, International Holocaust Remembrance Day. And trying to put a little love in the world today. Do the best you can. Like people are saying, hug your loved ones, and just try to do something good. And if you can today, good night and goodbye, or good day and goodbye to all the people in here. Jonathan Donsel, Day Leeson, Glenn Caesars, Hour, Don Salado, Billy Belford, Jig Yoda, Paul, Kingsport, Cal, Eric, PC, Weston Ira, Global CP, UI. Thank you guys so much for watching this live, and to anybody watching after the fact. Sorry that it's so discombobulated today, but I think you guys get why. Marcelo Mora, thanks Paul for those big hugs. Rockstars forever, love you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow around noon. We'll be doing a live stream, and I swear we'll try to keep it more positive then. Okay, love you guys, and have the best rest of the day that you can. And speaking of putting love into the world, to Jake Yacovetta, who just dropped a $200 Streamlab. Oh, I love you guys so much. He said, no question, just love. Jake, you're the shit. Thank you so much. Especially as we're getting towards the end of the month. Just being real about all the bills. It's been a little challenging. So thank you, Jake. And to everybody who's been in here the entire time. Okay. Love you guys, and see you tomorrow.